So Sam did his movement phase.
He rolled snake eyes for these guys' difficult terrain.
Awesome.
They did nothing.
So they just stood there.
They're sad.
Big roll for these guys, right?
Yep. Yep.
Vindicator moved over. That guy moved over that terrain there, I assume?
Yeah.
Cool. What did he roll in his?
He rolled a 5.
Awesome.
So with him in that position, probably gonna go for the Terminators, gonna fleet him. He's no longer confused about whether or not he needs to shoot his battle cannon or his other guns. Let's go ahead and just start the turn with him fleeting. Doesn't even matter.
I guess he's gonna charge the
Or nothing.
Dread Knight instead.
No, because now he's going to roll a 1 and a 3 on his subsequent
charging roll.
charge roll. You watch.
Hope not, right?
You watch out there in TV land.
Where's my big blast templates? I'll do some Vindicator shots.
I was hiding it from you.
See that? Alright, we're gonna put the Vindicator right here.
Oh, I cast Shrouding.
Yeah, you better do that.
Hey, it worked.
Hey. You know, this other thing is dead. Maybe I can get more.
Trying to consider what's the best target. We're gonna go right there. And it will go an inch off. It's got some good rolls so far with that. So it moves an inch.
2 Termies and 3 strike guys.
Yep. That's exactly what you got.
2 Terminators.
Both take wounds.
3 strike guys.
All take, whoa, two wounds, 1 over 1.
2 and 2. All right, so strike guys, cover saves, 3 up. Let's put 1 on halberd.
Okay, good.
Lived, and let's put the other one also on a halberd.
Died.
He died.
Alright, so this guy has to fleet
3 inches.
3 inches.
I'll have him take his wounds first.
Oh, yeah, hold up. I still have to roll 2 more saves on Terminators.
I guess that's true.
So cover saves on the Terminators. We're gonna go halberd guy and sword guy. Halberd, sword.
Both fine. Now the Dreadnought fleets. Nom 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 nom. Not much you can do about that.
Wish I had a Terminator modeled with a hammer, maybe.
Alright, over here. This
I
guy's
agree.
standing up on top.
Dave's tactical bit for everybody. Bring Terminators with hammers.
Yes, at least
Hey,
one.
is this, do I get 3 or is this 2?
That
I can't tell from this
is...
angle.
you can barely get 3. Give me 3.
Sure. Well,
Sure.
hold on,
3
hold on.
from the Flamer. Dave, two. Dave keeps knocking off the
And
Vindicator off the
I'll
pillar.
also blow the combi Melta. It's wounds. And I've got bolters and stuff.
We should get bolters at them. How many rapid fire bolters?
3, 4, 5.
All of them, because they moved.
Oh, right.
So 10.
Did you have 12 inches with all of them, Sam?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I can ship.
No, no.
Yeah, it should be within 12.
Yeah, just making sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys?
Yeah, 5. Oh, that guy is cocked.
So 1 miss, that's pretty good. And 4 is 2 wounds. 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds. So 6 regular wounds, 1 invuln wound. Or cover save, since he's infantry shooting through cover. At infantry, I should say. He's shooting through 2 inches of cover at infantry. No shrouding.
Alright.
Dave's unhappy about the lack of shrouding.
So let's see, what do I got? I got 2 go fast sticks and 2 swords. So let's put these on. Sticks, swords, sticks, swords. So
Regular
the invuln on sword. Knee
He's
lift.
good. Regular.
And then regular on the swords.
They're good.
And regular on the sticks.
One stick died.
That's what happens. Stick always dies. Let's take that one.
Give him the stick.
No, let's not take that one. Yeah, we'll take that one.
Okay.
Give him the stick.
Dave's
No,
taking
don't
that
give
one
him the stick.
because he wants to avoid the possibility of a charge from that.
Well, that unit can't charge me because they
Defiler.
rapid fire.
No,
but the
no, the
Defiler
Defiler.
can, so yeah.
Yeah. I don't even really need to worry about it. I think it was really close to out of range anyway, so.
The other thing to do is shoot pistols.
Defiler's one of those weird models. Since you don't have a base, you can't measure from the edge of the base. So what you need to do is make sure that when you
Alright,
start
these
the
guys
game,
are
you
shooting
tell your opponent
pistols
where
at
you're,
the strike
where's
squad.
the front of the vehicle or the miniature, where are you measuring from, and then just always act from that position on. Usually the claws, from the edge of the claws, is probably where you want to measure it from.
Yep.
So Sam's measuring bolter fire or bolt pistol fire.
Pistols.
He's shooting his pistols with the.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Easier way might be to count who's
6,
out.
7, 8, 9, 10, and the champion and the plasma.
Champion's the same shot.
So 11.
11 pistol shots and a champion.
And the plasma.
Okay, yeah, so 11 pistol shots and plasma.
Purple dice.
Plasma overheats.
These are just pistols. We need 3s, right?
Yep.
That's all 2s and 1s.
Well, they're corn berserkers. They don't know how to shoot really.
And the plasma.
Plasma overheats. Take an armor save.
Here's my armor save.
You died. That was really bad for you. That was the guy who was going to get your charge for you.
No, I'm not in charge range anyway. I measured, I was 1 inch out. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, when did you measure? Was that when you were checking range?
No, yeah, when I was checking range.
Ah, so you sneakily. That's another one of those sneaky tactics.
All
you
right,
can
so
use.
4
Measure range
armor
for someone
saves,
to
and I've
see
got
your-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I still got 8 guys left. All right, let's put 1 on. All right, let's go.
How many of you lost this turn, by the way?
Just 1 turn.
Just one? No,
Oh, I lost a guy
you
here.
lost one strike squad guy.
So let's go.
So he needs to lose. He had 9 to start with, so he needs to lose 3 guys to have to take a cover.
So we got a
save.
sword.
I mean, a morale check.
And it looks like a whole pile of halberds. Sword, 2 halberds, and some falchions.
Okay.
So falchions dies. That's you, buddy. Sword and halberds. Okay, just
Cool.
this guy.
Just the falchion died. Any other shooting, Sam?
No. So, onto the assault phase. We are going to try to charge the Dread Knight. Here's the roll. 5.
Gonna get you there, I think.
Yeah.
Num.
Over here. Gotta charge that. And we were like totally out of the attacks, the strike squad anyway.
Alright, so we pile in.
Could have charged the Terminators.
Yeah, I thought about that, but they have counter charge anyway, so I'm not denying.
So does the
him
strike
an
squad.
attack.
No, but you're getting you're getting more attacks from doing that.
Yeah, I should shut the pistols at them too. That would have been smarter.
That and you could. I mean, he has he has a whole bunch of grenades, which might mess you up and make your day bad.
I mean,
But-
I'm gonna have to deal with them anyway. So you're
But
probably
you would have
right, I
gotten an
should
extra
charge
attack, and you would have been Furious Charge,
them. Right.
which means you would have gone before everybody but the Halberd guys, and you would have gone at the same time as the Grandmaster, who's initiative
And it is
5.
a lot of attacks.
Alright, which
Yeah.
fight do you want to do first?
Do this thing.
So he's going with the
You're probably
Defiler
first,
against.
Well, I am because you went through terrain and unfortunately defilers don't come with grenades.
Grenades, yeah.
So, weapon skill 5, I'll need 3s.
3's to hit. He's going to use his sword.
Yep.
You only
So
get 3 attacks, right?
3 base and 2 weapons for 4.
You don't count as 2 weapons, do you?
What is he else does he have?
Sword and fist.
Yes, they're 2 separate special weapons, right? You only get 1 attack.
Okay, so just 3 attacks.
Or just 3 attacks. Rather.
So 2 missed. Let's assume 2 missed. Or you just reroll?
I'll just reroll them.
Okay, you just reroll.
They
So
all
hit. Okay.
Or we could say that with the reroll and they all hit.
Okay, doesn't matter.
So
They're all. He's got extra
Monstrous
D6
creature.
because he's a monstrous creature.
So strength
6
6
base.
6 plus that'll penetrate.
Roll double ones.
6 plus
That'll
pen and 6 plus.
Wow.
Wow.
Dread
And I'd
Knight
get to
decided-
re-roll those if I'd hated them.
So
No, you only get to reroll the wound, right? Or is it also
Armor penetration too. The sword's retarded for 25 points.
and here's the pins.
Roll all ones.
Weapon destroyed. Weapon destroyed. Weapon destroyed.
So let's
Okay,
go
so 2 fists.
claw, stupid gun. Yep.
All right.
So now
What was
the
that? I lose
You lose an attack.
1 attack.
Yep, and you're down to strength
What do I have?
6 and
2
no
attacks
attacks anymore.
plus 3 on the charge.
it's too bad.
I'm strength 6.
Now wait a second. He didn't have to charge through. He didn't have to charge through terrain.
His foot was still stuck in this. He couldn't get
Right,
out.
but you're not in terrain. Charging out of terrain doesn't affect you.
Yes, it does. And if you cross,
I thought it was only if you charge into.
no, if you go through terrain at any part of your charge move, your initiative won't.
Huh. Okay. He hit you twice. 4s will wound. No. So they just stand there and look at each other now. Over here. Your Falchion goes first.
Can't hurt it.
Can't hurt him even with Hammer Hand.
Yeah, not even gonna cast it.
Alright, so four attacks on the charge, I believe.
Yep.
4s to hit him and 2s to wound him. So 2 hits. And 2 wounds.
2 swords.
You need 4 or better. Okay, so they stand there and look at each other.
Clank.
I want to know how you're blocking a dreadnought fist with a sword.
We're Grey Knights.
Awesome.
We're strong.
Dave's turn 3.
Alrighty then. I cast Warp Quake. Oh, these 2 dice. Arg!
No Warp Quake. Doesn't go off.
Now he'll roll a 1 again.
Sam's
and
stoic.
stuff won't show up.
Gotta hope so, right?
Alright. Difficult
He's gonna
terrain
do some
for the
moves.
Grandmasters.
Come
here.
back. So Dave moved up. Let's see. Is this guy part of this unit? These guys go like that. Keep your coherency.
Yeah.
But he's got the Grandmaster and the regular Terminator go up the middle there, right?
Yeah.
What's your goal there?
I'm gonna mostly kill the Berserkers. But I'm kind of thinking, because they're so close together, that maybe if the cards work out, I can actually charge both units with this unit after all the dust settles. I have all these guys here. Everybody rolled 6 for their difficult terrain, so they all piled in here. So I'm gonna tag team those guys with Strike Squad and the other naders. So,
Okay.
all right, start things off with shooting my amazing Vindicare Assassin.
He's gonna take another shot at that Vindicator.
Yeah. This time
Try
he's
again.
looking at it.
Nah, this time he's looking at it. Oh, you got to reroll. It's 4, 5, 6 now, I think.
Hang your head in shame.
Vindicare Assassin, ballistic skill 8. Just missed.
Hate you. All right, so that was fun. Let's cast some other stuff. The Nader squad right here is going to incinerate and warp rift the poor berserkers. And shoot them with the rest of their guns too.
Right.
So the incinerator, that's gonna give me 5. It's probably as good as that gets. Ooh, that gets me 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 from the incinerator,
6 from the incinerator.
which is a heavy flamer, right?
And then warp
It's
rift.
like a strength 6 flamer, right?
I think it is. Warp rift goes off on a 7.
Shoot a charge.
Warp warp rift. Oh, that's fun. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys too. Okay, so 6 guys from warp rift, and incinerator is in fact strength 6.
Strength 6, AP4.
AP4.
Okay.
And then a regular bloke and a regular bloke and a grandmaster. So here's the other guys to hits.
Grandmaster separate, right?
Oh,
He's got them separate.
So he missed once, and these guys missed twice. So they're gonna give me 1 wound.
1 wound because he's strength 5.
Strength 5, that's right.
And then the incinerator is gonna give me
5 wounds.
5 wounds. That's 6 wounds, and then you also have to take 6 initiative tests from the warp rift.
So they
Initiative 4.
roll, I have to roll under, right?
Yeah, equal
Equal
to
or under.
Equal under.
So,
So
5s and
6s
6s are going to
Five
kill you
regular
guys.
guys.
6 regular guys.
Oh, 6.
1 died.
1 died. And then actually, the fun thing about that power is it's every model touched. So you could angle it if I'd wanted to. I could have angled that better to actually hit this guy, and he wouldn't get to allocate the wound somewhere else.
He would have to take it. Yeah, it can pick out characters.
So you can snipe. I've sniped Lysander out of a unit with that before.
So
And now you get 6 armor saves too.
Okay.
2 more. Why'd you pull from the back in that case, Sam?
Well, I won't reveal my intentions until after the assault phase.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna shoot Plague Marines with the 3 naders that are left. Good shooting. Give me that same roll.
Needs 4s to wound. So 4 wounds.
I'll take that.
So 4 wounds on your Nurgle Marine, Sam.
Okay. 4 is regular saves, right?
Yep.
Okay, regular guys. Oh, 2 feel no pains.
1 dies.
This one.
Okay, and then the strike squad's gonna shoot them as well. I got 2 guys back here who probably can't see. They can see that guy. I got 1 guy who can't see because
There's a guy
this
on the
individual
rock.
happened to be standing up there. Yeah, so 1 guy is completely blocked by the tank, but everybody else can see. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys left.
So they're going to need 3s to hit. They're going to need 5s because he doesn't have
No Cybolt.
no Cybolt ammunition. So strength 5, toughness 5.
That's a good start.
Yeah, that was a good roll. See that he rolls here to win. 3 wounds. I love those Nurgle Marines. Alright,
3 regular
fire
guys.
to go away.
Sure, this isn't cocked. It is.
Cocked die is going to re-roll under 5.
Okay. That's it. It's my round of shooting. Time to charge stuff. So these guys and these guys both charge here. So here's the naders. 3 inches is going to be enough. And the strike squad. 4 inches is also going to be enough. And then
1 and a 3 were the other rolls.
these guys are going to charge the berserkers, obviously. But I might get into both. So 3 inches. It's going to be enough for my purposes. So let's go 3 inches here. That's 2, and he's closest. So he's going to go there. He's going to go right there on that guy. Somehow. Here, hold me up, buddy. There you go. Good job. And he's going to get, he can't base on anybody, so we'll get close. Try it like that. And then these guys are going to go forward. He's closest right there on the icon.
Base here.
And then, no, 3 inches either way.
Okay.
Didn't get it. And then 4 gets this guy on him. Hug. Alright, 4 is going to get another guy on the icon. And there. And there. And then these guys have to try to cross that tank.
So they're going to take damage.
Dangerous and dangerous. They both live. don't die.
Probably out of range to swing anyway, but
This one for sure, and this guy, yeah, he is too. Both of them, yes. All right, and then 3 inches for my other unit. So it's the closest to closest is this guy here.
well, first he's going to consolidate, right?
No, he consolidates after all my assaults.
Okay. And by consolidate, I mean pile in. But you're right.
I can't keep coherency by getting on the, I'll go further than 2 inches from that guy, and he had to go there because I was closest to closest. So that makes my mind up for me. So he'll just go there, he'll just go there, he'll just go there, and he will get as close as he can right there.
All right, so just pile in.
So I want to know your strategy, Sam. I've held off several comments because I want to know.
What I was thinking, well, and it turned out not to work out the way I wanted it to, but I had assumed that Dave might do the double charge to try to get some of this strength 6 nastiness on the Nurgle Marines.
They could be strength 8 nastiness.
Right, so the thought there was if he even based up one guy on the Nurgle Marines and brought them into this combat, the Nurgle Marines have blight grenades. So it would have stifled his extra attack and maybe would have kept me there for another turn. So
right.
I have no doubt that all of this stuff right here is going to die to all this Grey Knight nastiness. But if they hold for 2 turns, then that's more than enough of a victory for me.
The reason I was curious is because if you had pulled, he killed exactly 3 guys. If you had pulled those 3 guys right there,
he was within.
I was over here.
He had range there, but he only rolled a 2 and a 3 for his charge. The Grand Master may have just stood there and held himself because he had to base. Yeah. He had to try and base.
He has to try and base me on the 6-inch consolidate. I'd have gone.
You're right. But needless to say, I feel like, I don't know.
Right,
it would have taken away the possibility of him charging the Nurgle Marines altogether. Which, you're right, everything is going to die there, probably. But
I wanted him to double charge. Like,
I don't know.
Losing that one attack could have been.
It depends on where the grenades count as.
It doesn't matter.
It depends on where the Grand Master's grenades count as. Is what I'm trying to say.
True. My Psychotruck grenades would then have also messed up your.
Sure. Well, I'm not worried about killing your guys.
So here's what my Psychotruck grenades do. Let's do these combats. So since it's now 3 separate combat, 4. Let's do this one first. It makes me sad.
All right.
I stand there and brace, ready to deflect.
He hit you twice again. And he wounded you twice.
Swords.
1 dies.
Clunk.
So you lose combat by 1.
I lose combat by 1.
Fearless, right?
Nope. Only paladins are fearless. And purifiers.
But we're good with it.
1 down, 4 to go. That's what the Dreadnought's saying.
No, the Dreadnought's saying, I hope my buddies over there hold those other guys up, because that Grandmaster looks like he could take me.
It's true. On the other hand, one failed save on his part, and the Grand Master goes down.
All right, over here we cast Might of Titan, and then we cast Hammerhand. These are both from the Librarian.
So strength 6 so far.
That's good enough. I don't need to cast anything else.
Okay.
Psychotruck grenades on the Berserkers.
3.
I don't even know what that is.
Some silliness.
Something retarded happens to you.
Do you have an
If you
Imperium?
already memorized the Psychotruck grenade table, then you're a nerd.
Ha! Those enemies aren't real. They're just an illusion.
What do I do?
You're not falling for that. The enemy is caught so utterly unprepared that I get to re-roll the hit against you.
Yeah.
Could have been better. I also have rad grenades, blind grenades, and Imperium brain mines. So when we get to your turn to swing, I am going to cast a 3rd power actually with my librarian. No, I can't. I cast Wardrift. That was my 3rd. I should have cast Hammerhand with somebody else. Could have cast Quickening with the librarian.
Oh, that would have been smart.
Initiative 10.
Quickening is actually at the beginning of your movement phase and affects your entire turn. Yeah.
Quicksilver. That is the movement.
Why do you cast something that's initiative in the movement phase? That doesn't make a lot of sense.
Okay.
I don't know why they don't just make you do it like Eldar and just do them all at the beginning of the turn. That would make so much more sense.
Okay,
Then
so
there's no confusion.
So
well, you don't do all of your powers. Some of them are shooting attacks.
Either way, my
Shooting attacks
halberds
are in shooting phase, though.
my halberds are first. So they need 4s to hit
4s to hit.
with reroll.
Still missed on those 2, so
You
4
two
hits.
epic failures.
And 2s to wound.
They kill 4.
4 guys, 4 berserkers die. I'd pull him off the warding stave guy.
It doesn't matter.
I get my swings.
You know,
No,
it's
the point is, anything you swing at the warding stave guy, you're not going to do anything with.
Oh.
You're even less likely to, is what I mean.
Well, actually, unless they're power weapons, it's equal because they're all 2s.
Right. Just a thought.
Okay, now my Grandmaster. He's gonna need 3s.
Then he gets to reroll.
Good grief.
Wow, you're still rolling poorly. 2s to wound.
He kills 2 more. Okay, and then I got
A sword and a staff.
sword and the staff.
They're the same because he's weapon skill 5, so we can just roll them all together.
Well, the staff, these guys are weapon skill 4.
Right, no, but what I'm saying is, his guy's
Oh,
weapon skill
you're
5,
right,
so
you're
it
right.
doesn't matter if you roll them together or separate.
All right, so here they are. Well, I want to know who's a better fighter.
Oh, okay, all right.
Librarian with reroll.
He's
Sucks.
Is as good as the Grandmaster.
He's a nerd in armor. And the other dude. Okay, the reroll is better for him.
Wow, good thing you got a
Librarian
reroll.
kills 1, the other guy kills 2. 3 dead.
And then those guys do get to roll back.
And those 3 in your hand get to swing back.
Oh, cool.
Which means if they were on the ward, any of them on the warding staff have to fight him.
No, I don't think anyone
He
was on
pulled
board,
he pulled all the guys that were on the
okay,
warding
cool.
staff on purpose.
So everyone's killing all of them.
Going after the
Squad.
3 naders.
All right, so these are regular guys on regular Terminators.
Needing 3s.
That's a lot of 1s.
And needing 4s.
One, two, three, four, five, six, 7.
7 regular saves on the Terminators.
That's more armor saves than I'll make. Alright, so that is sword, halberd, halberd, sword, halberd, halberd, sword.
3 on the sword.
Lips.
Fine. No Terminator armor.
Halberds,
1
1
dice.
dice.
Okay.
I choose your
Fist.
And the fist on the squad.
Needing 3s. Wow.
Wow, that's terrible. 1.
sword.
1 wound. Lives.
Burn.
So you had a 15 guys at the beginning, right?
No, because
No,
the plasma guy cooked himself.
Right, and you also
And then I
lost 4.
9.
So
9 to 1. I lose by 8.
you lose by 8. So 8 saves. So 2 apiece.
2 on your fist.
2 on the fist.
Fist lives.
And then rest of the guys.
1 dies. And a consolidate.
We pile on.
Or a pile in, that's what I mean.
So he's gonna pile in around to there. There and there. Okay.
Alright. Strike squad and Terminators.
Strike squad and the Terminators. So the halberds are gonna go first. And the naders brought. Where'd the other nader go?
He's right here.
There he is. So I have 1 halberd for the naders. And 1, 2, just 2 for the other guys. That's a sword, and a sword, and a hammer. So yes. Oh, I lose the bonus attack, don't I?
Yep. So yeah, so your Terminator, your one Terminator guy. Now remember, strike squads only have base 1.
Right. Okay. So here's my Nader.
Are you doing any abilities?
Yeah, I am. Nader's gonna cast Hammer Hand. No, they're
No,
not.
it doesn't go off, but it doesn't kill him either.
The Strike Squad's gonna cast nothing because they tried Warp Quake at the beginning of the turn.
It's true, they did.
So that's it. On to the show. Here's the Nader.
Okay.
He missed. Sucks. Here's the 2 Strike Squad guys. One hit.
No wound.
Nothing there.
Now you're initiative 4 guys, because they're initiative 3, because they're Plague Marines.
Plague Marine. Right. So I got a sword. That's the Justicar. No, Justicar's back here. So 1 sword guy. 2 Nader sword guys. Another sword guy, and then I have my hammer. Right, so Nader swords, I have 2.
You didn't count either of those 2, right?
Nope.
Okay.
So Naders with swords.
Oh,
One
man.
hit. It does kill 1 though. I'll take that at least. And then I got a...
Oh, this is from...
the Naders, but it doesn't matter. You can kill them.
You can pull whoever you want.
And then I got a sword and a sword. So 2 Strike Squad guys, 2 hits, 1 more dead. So 2 dead total. And then I got a hammer that goes after you. Strike Squad. So 3 on the Strike Squad.
3 on the strike squad?
Yeah.
Maybe I could roll the Naders. Get some more.
Your fist is on the Naders too.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll do it that way. I'm gonna keep this guy and take Strike Squad.
What's your strategy there?
There's only 3 Naders.
Naders have a better save.
Yeah. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 9, 8.
It's that probability thing. The more dice equals better chance of killing your Naders. Kind of what you were saying.
Go ahead and roll, Sam.
It doesn't matter either way. I mean,
I think it does.
The Naders, I think the fist.
The fist will do damage.
Claim at least. Well, maybe it'll claim 1. Maybe I'll roll like it did before.
Right. But on the other hand,
if I throw
why put your regular attacks that need?
I would put them on the Naders too. Just
Why-
because there's
why
like
would you?
8 Strike Squad guys.
Yeah, like I said.
It's winning a combat here. That's what you need to think in terms of. How many wounds can you do? How many have you lost? 2 guys?
2 guys.
You lost 2 guys. You very well could do more damage, and I'm sorry, the Plague Marine on the Naders is going to do nothing, but he has a much better chance of doing something against the Strike Squad. Considering how poorly, I'm just putting it out there as a possible strategy. In my opinion, these guys have a 1 1/3 chance to fail. No, it's 2 attacks because they come with combat weapon. They come with combat weapon and bolt pistol, so they have 2 attacks.
Oh, that's nice, I guess.
Actually, that's regular Chaos Marines. I don't know if that's.
I'm pretty sure Plague Marines do too. I mean, you are paying like 23 points per guy.
Yeah, it is. They're space monks.
They brought their butternut.
They brought their butternut.
All right, well, let's try it the Thomas way.
Okay.
So this guy,
So then you gotta take
this
off
guy
this
is
guy's
not.
dead.
Yeah, that guy's over there.
That's a.
He's dead.
Okay, so 1 guy against the Naders.
He has 2 attacks, by the way.
Single attack.
They both missed. 6 attacks
And
against.
then 6 attacks against the Strike Squad.
Well,
I'm
if you roll
rolling
like
like
that. There's your probability. 1 wound against the Strike Squad.
Hello.
And he made a save.
So then the fist.
Yeah.
2 attacks from him.
What can I do for you?
1 hit.
1 hit. Where's he weapon skill?
No, he's gonna weapon skill 4.
No.
1 wound.
And he's got a sword.
So 1 Terminator save. So 1 died. So Sam, you lose 1 combat by 1, so take 1 fearless
No, I
save.
have a.
Oh, he has a hammer. He has a hammer. Hammer missed. So 1 fearless save. Made it. Okay. So it's going to be the beginning of Sam's turn 4.
The punchline.
Go ahead, check your Terminators, whether they come in. They do. There was no warp quick. So he's going to decide. Oh yeah, we're going to do that. Hold on, we're going to decide. 1 second. All right, cool. We got this combat over here between the big boys. We just realized the Defiler's initiative 3, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway if Dave had, or if he'd rolled through
2 hits.
combat. So 2 hits with the double penetration. That'll pin for sure. That will pin as well.
2 more penetrating hits. How about we get higher than a 3 this time?
Mobilized and another weapon destroyed. So that's the, let's see, you took 2 arms and one of the weapons, and now you can take another weapon, and he's immobilized. So he loses an attack, right?
Yep. So he loses an attack, and I pull off his battle cannon and I'll leave him with his Havoc launcher.
Got a Havoc launcher. Awesome. All right, so now you're kicked back.
Oh, we got 1 attack now?
You're down to, yeah, you lose 1, so I think you're down to, what is it, 2 base for Defiler?
No, there's 3 base. Or they're 2
lose 1 for
plus
ammo.
the 1 in the profile from 2
Weapons,
fists
which
or
I
whatever,
pulled
which
off.
are already gone.
Okay.
So am I down to 1 or do I always have 2?
You're down to 2.
Go ahead. 1
Oh, no,
2
you're
hits.
down to 1.
Well, 1 hit.
Okay.
Yeah, because it said, they wrote this wrong. Normally they put it in parentheses, but they put extra attack already included in the profile above. So that you're at 2 base plus 3, plus 1 for the 2 weapons. So when you lose the 2 weapons, you're down to 2, and you became immobilized, you went to 1.
Because it's a walker.
Yeah.
Right.
1 wound, regular save. They stand there staring at each other. Now,
There's probably more shuddering on the Defiler's part, less staring. Dread Knight's got that 1,000 yards.
it's possible. The Defiler might just be like, you know, I hate this guy enough that I'm going to keep going after him, even if you break my body, and then I'll come back, go back to the warp and come back to another body in 10,000 years.
Hanging all over his arms. The sword's getting heavy to swing.